Scott Bauer, how do you invest in it and through it? I mean, I'd be very cautious at the moment when you look at certain sectors like commercial real estate, any of the mall operators. But who knows where this is going? You've already seen that Amazon is starting to rent some of the empty spaces that are now just scattered across malls in the U.S.
Right, creativity, right? It's all creativity for these companies that are in the forefront, at least their stock prices of what's happened over the last 4 6 months or so. And I really agree with Teddy that it is the new norm for the present time. That could change, probably not in 2020, but that could easily change in 2021 and for sure by 2022. In fact, we all hope it does because that'll mean
Yeah.
that the pandemic is behind us. But for right now, Liz, I think you have to stay with tech. And I'm not saying the tech that has run wild and that have been the leaders. I'm not saying necessarily the Apples of the world or the Amazons of the world, but some of the pandemic tech stocks, the stay-at-home tech stocks that have really led, that's not going away anytime soon, in my opinion. So I still like the tech space. I really like financials. Financials have lagged. In fact, over the past few years, they have really, dragged behind other sectors.
Yeah.
So the big guys like a
Right.
JP Morgan, a Goldman Sachs, a Morgan Stanley, I think they're going to come out of this just fantastic. They have been able to weather the storm of basically a zero interest rate policy. And I think there's a lot of upside for those stocks. The one sector I really don't like, and it has, been a dog, is still energy. Because when is demand going to pick up? Even when we do get a vaccine, which hopefully is sooner rather than later, I don't think that the culture yet is going to change much about people, going
Got
back
it.
to work necessarily and hopping on trains and,
Okay.
and airplanes. So I just don't see that demand picking up yet in the energy space.
I think I've driven twice this week. That's it. Teddy, I want to get you in there, but we've got to run. We've got a lot of breaking news on TikTok and the storm that's coming. We thank both you and Scott so very much. We've got the closing bell ringing in